best things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Badgers will put total leather and we'll get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Washington Huskies offense going to get the chance to start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, we're going to like the show.
The Huskies want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Tollefson. Got a man. It's McCord. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Badgers offense will get the ball for the first time. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might convert on fourth down, still going. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got him. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. And the Badgers are flying down the field. They'll try it over the left side. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
So first down in the red zone, and this crowd getting behind its defense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like he was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
This time he's got it. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up.
Picked off to stop the threat. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top of the pick. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Nice job getting to the QB there. The best Wisconsin defenses always seem to have a game breaker and a difference maker. This guy can be that for this unit. But we think back to the Watt brothers, right? TJ, JJ, nobody could block those guys one-on-one, and they just ruined coordinators' game plans offensively.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the grab close to the logo. He's going to get loose. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Quickly complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Badger! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Thompson. He's got his man. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quarterback on the keeper. Crosses the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on first down. Got his man quickly. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep.
Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Washington right back to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
It'll be 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes a grab past the marker. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Shakes off.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
Got the back over the middle. He'll be brought down at the 12-yard line. Not enough for the first down, and let's see if they try to convert on fourth. Washington will snap it in the red zone. Going for the marker on the ground. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stops.
It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They go to the ground. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Throws to the wideout. Rolls it in. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Jones. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
Guys have the backfield now. It's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? Finds him out of the backfield.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now just...
He's got it. First down and more. Finds a crease at the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Badgers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Slings it. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. set. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over Oregon. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Scanning the field, it's Tollefson. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Washington wants to go quickly. Wants to fire on second down. Lets it fly. On target over the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense drags him down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Washington sends out the punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Quick strike complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're looking to pass from the red zone. On target to the left. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Badgers have it with a first and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. Bringing it out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. To the air, it's Tollefson. Makes the grab, it's Brown. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. From the gun, running back on the move. He stops dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Second down, they'll go to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Turning it on! He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
And the Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for room at the 30. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's the handoff. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he hurt.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. Finds his big tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's McCord.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Harris. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Here's the pressure. Caught over the middle. It's McCord. He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain. And let's see what they do on 4th down. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Washington comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He'll take the deep shot. Makes the catch down the right side. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw.
Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Badgers have pushed it inside the 20. The give as they work on that clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Indiana is lighting up the scoreboard behind an offense that looks just about as good as we've ever seen in Bloomington. They're up by 18 over Oregon. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the right. Got a man. It's McCord. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Still on his feet at the 45. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Fires to the middle. It's caught. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First down here for the offense. Back to throw. It's Tollefson. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The give to the left side. Takes it the other way. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football. And that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the...
There he goes. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. The inside handoff. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Using the quick game. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Badgers will try to convert on 4th down. He'll go to the sneak. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. There is time on the clock. If there is time on the clock, there is time to put more points on the board. I mean, the scoreboard operator needs to work out too, right?
Yeah, and I guess he's been getting it, and the defense's job is to stop. But I would argue, Reese, you can just take a knee. If you take a knee, run the clock, you still get out of here, and you still get the win.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell they were ready. They were fast.
He lobs one high down the left side. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.